electrolyte stuff, and so that has always just like bad associations. Not a fan of the flavor.
Fair enough. And last but not least, down at the pointy of the Triforce, somebody I still don't have an opening bit for. He's Zager.
Good morning, everybody, or good evening, as the case may be. With me tonight is an ice-cold, cool, delicious glass of I don't have one.
I mean, I would recommend having something to drink.
I would certainly like to have some, because this game, we're going to have some pointed discussion about this game. I will Steve the Jobs out of this game.
And I think you need to accept that this is not trying to be Zelda 3.
And that's just what gets me, but we'll get to that.
Very much trying to be Zelda 3. Like, you can't call this The Legend of Zelda Dungeons of Infinity and skin it as Zelda 3 and not expect to at least draw the comparison to it. Like, an attempt was made, even if it was diverged from at a certain point.
I mean, there's things to be annoyed about, I'm sure, but the things... Anyway, let's get started. So, we're all going to be starting a new game, so I want everybody to get to their start screens, and I'll count it down with 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll hit start. I see... Who are you going with?
We have a default here.
Well, as you can see, I've kitted out my roster. But today, at least for this initial run, I think I'd like to go with my old favorite, Parallel Worlds Link. It seems thematically appropriate, let me tell you.
Sure. I see Buttface has adopted the frog persona, as he is wont to do. And I, of course, am using the best sprite of them all, Mikoto Kino, also known as Sailor Jupiter. Anyway, let's get our... I'm going to count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll start. So, counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
I pressed the right button to be able to do this.
Okay, right off the bat. Hey, did you know that when you move diagonally in A Link to the Past, it kind of slows down Link a little bit, and it just feels a certain way, you know? And this game isn't doing that. Congratulations, now you can't unfeel it.
You're telling me that the diagonal movement is just adding X plus Z instead of doing the correct vector calculation?
And that's just the beginning, folks.
Shit, look at that! That is like game dev learn to do your 2D movement correctly, where you cap it at the square root of 2. Oh no! I'm not able to move any way other than diagonal. I hate this. This is great. Thank you for pointing that out and ruining my night.
I sense some facetiousness, but don't worry, there's more to go around.
I love learning these tiny little things about games, and because it's like when you get deep enough into like spotting things on movies and seeing like the differences between takes. You're like, someone's continuity coordinator was not on point for these different takes.
I decided to go with taking the extra inventory slot this time around.
I'm a very squishy frog, and I need to have as much health as possible. So I'm sticking with my 1 extra heartbeats.
I have chosen no enhancements because I like suffering.
That's the only way to play roguelikes, is to embrace the pain.
Oh, come on. That soldier was green. He's supposed to take 2 hits. He's color-coded. 2 hits means green. Green means 2 hits. See, these guys are green. They take 2 hits. Breaking my immersion.
Is that a default color coding? Is everything that's green supposed to take 2 hits normally?
In A Link to the Past, it does. When you wear the skin of a better game, you at least need to get some of the particulars right. Oh, And what really gets me about this game is that it gets a lot right, but then you get all these little paper cuts and stubbed toes, and it drives me up the
Keep in
wall.
mind that there's probably engine limitations as well.
No, God, no, not in Game Maker. Not to the level that we're pointing out here. Like, a Game Maker engine is fairly robust.
More or
I say,
less.
having like developed stuff in it before.
This could have been avoided.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, setting a health value is setting a health value. But then again, like, there are other design limitations that you need to take into account, right? Like, there are the different levels of sword. Now, I disagree with the fact that the level 1 and level 2 sword don't have a sword spin. I think that's artificially limiting. I think that they could be just, you know, straight numerical power increases.
So that's locked to higher level swords. Oh, I was about to do a big rant about how I can't spin things.
Yeah,
it locked
spin
to higher
attack is
swords?
level 3 sword is the spin attack.
That was the word on the street last time. I didn't get to experience it firsthand. I can't say I ever noticed specifically green things 2 hit. I would assume blue things 3 hit? No, blue things 1 hit.
Blue, it's green 2, blue 3, red 4 and 5. That's how the soldiers are color-coded. Other enemies may vary. Oh, look, I've already found the exit.
I thought it was green walk in a straight line off ledges, red turn around when on ledge.
Did you just hear that stairway? I mean, you can't because you're not listening to my screen, but I heard that stairway. I heard that ZSNES stairway. Z-fucking SNES. Now, to be fair, in olden times, in the 90s and early 2000s, Super Nintendo emulation was not easy to do. There were some corners that had to be cut just to get things to work. And what ZSNES did was cut corners in audio particularly. And everyone just took that as gospel when they recorded their sound effects for their Zelda fan games. It's still up on the internet today. You can download it everywhere.
It is an interesting artifact because I am reminded it's the Brian Eno quote. Am I right? Where the limitations of the time will end up being emulated as the features of the medium. But this is not a limitation that is being emulated intentionally. It is a limitation that is being emulated incorrectly. You know, people like the quote specifically talks about like the screeching of a guitar amp that is like the tubes are being blown out is a defining feature, or the low fidelity of early digital recordings.
It's like recording a movie on VHS and then you have a run in the tape and people of the future come in and say, "What are you talking about? That run is part of the movie. It's always supposed to be there."
I'm so mad that I found a shop that has everything I want, and it was after another shop, which I'm like, well, I don't think I'm gonna see another shop, and then like, now I don't have enough rupees to buy shit at the shop.
Are you saying that the horrors of capitalism persist? I need to.
Like, this shop has. This shop has a leather glove, a blue tunic, a sword, and a bow.
Oh,
Those
jeez.
are all things I would want.
Can you buy those
Wah,
things?
wah.
Have you been able to buy those things
Yes,
with the money that you have?
I would have been able to buy all 3 of these things.
And what have we learned today is never spend your money and hoard all available resources to the detriment of you ever getting any power-ups. Because you never know when you'll find something better.
Well, no, it's like, don't spend all your money until you get to the end of the level.
Oh, and then also waste your time backtracking to wherever the last shop you saw is, because it doesn't necessarily show up on your map. Yes, I am also well familiar of you just wasted more of your time as the excuse in some roguelike. See, I have bugbears about roguelike design. I think we do need to differentiate between what could be a normal stream and what is turning into a scream.
Now, for me at least, I understand the type of gameplay that this game is going for, and that's part of what makes it such a paradox of a deal. Like, I'm a details guy. I focus in on the really small stuff that no one cares about because you don't know it, but your brain knows it, and that can make or break the experience sometimes. And
this is your brain on fine details.
yeah, and when this game was new, when it was having its moment and it was still in active development, you could go on the Discord and you could point these things out to the developer, and he'd be like, "Okay, make the game harder. Message received. Got it, Chief." And I'm like, "No, dude, I guess if you want to, but you've got these things here that are going on." I suppose there is an intersection between details that are so small you don't care about them and have no bearing on anything, but then there are the ones that do.
Go back up a floor.
I could always go for a rod.
It's the product of a solo developer who has their own idiosyncrasies and their own priorities, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I am amazed at any state of playability in fan projects, let alone
Oh damn it! I died.
solo dev games. Having done solo dev stuff before, it's Jesus. Ugh.
Well, I turned the music down. I can turn the volume.
You know what I do like about this game is that you can pick up tons of different flavors of seltzer. For example, I'm carrying 2 cans of Grape Rush.
Can we not kill me over and over and over again?
Ooh, blueberries.
I would love that.
Okay, I've just found a magic cape, and I'm passing up the bow for the magic cape because I think the cape is better for me in the long run.
You'd think so.
Like, I know what's coming up, and I know why I would want the bow, and I even have a lot of arrows for it, but that's the meta of the roguelike, really. I just think
secretly knowledge-based.
I just think the cape has more utility over the long run of my run. I could be wrong. I could have to eat those words, but
Now, there are different levels of green soldier. There are green soldiers here that I killed in 2 hits.
there's a
Also a heavier green soldier that takes 3 hits to kill. But is the armor on those soldiers have bigger swords and beefier looking armor?
yeah, it doesn't matter. They're still supposed to take 2 if they're green. That's how it is in A Link to the Past. I'm sorry, but if you wear the skin of another game, you got to get these things right. Otherwise, you should try to differentiate a little bit. For example, I'm on a floor where there's gray soldiers. They don't have those in A Link to the Past, so you're free to pretty much do what you want with them.
I think
In fact, the only
that's where I fall on that one, and I agree with you, Z. Again, you set your default palettes to be what is represented in the original game, but it's a fan game. You can invent as many different palettes as you want. I'm looking for purple soldiers. I'm looking for rainbow soldiers. Go for it. Go nuts.
Zelda fangamery, particularly relating to A Link to the Past, is something that I've been doing since 1999. So I've got a way of going about things, and I'm going to inflict it on all of you, and you're going to listen.
Yeah, you can say, that doesn't mean I'll actually listen to you. The words will go in one ear, not the other.
This is for posterity, Dan. This is for the ages. The world needs to know what's going on.
This was more of a royal you of the you in the audience of LRT.
Of two people. Speaking of which, what did Girlface think of Pocari Sweat, or has she not had it yet?
I believe that they've had Pocari Sweat. I'll let them respond because they were quite excited to have it. because we again we're West Coast here. We're very close. Like we have a large population of like Japanese immigrants. So like we have lots and lots of little corner store pop-ups catering for import foods. I have a key.
You got a key.
I don't have a key. I think that's the part that because Z, to go back to it, you mentioned like following this when it was in active development on Discord, and I hate that is where all communication these days is done for things that are in active development, and we don't have forums that we can go back to and see, like,
or communicate asynchronously.
Yes. Well, Discord is somewhat asynchronously. It's the forever scroll.
It's a chat room.
Yes.
It may not be that for much longer, but we'll see how events play out, I suppose.
I don't even know what this is. Food bag. No.
Oh, if you could see what I'm seeing right now.
Pendant bag. No.
So,
I mean, I can see what you're seeing right now. You're seeing someone locked in a cage.
hi, I'm Justin, the game's creator. Nintendo put me in jail because they don't like people making games using their assets. Let me tell you something, buddy. For the longest time, that wasn't true. Of course, these days, things have gotten a little bit different. But,
Was
this
that
game-
not true, or was that just not on their radar yet? Like the world of Nintendo fan games was a lot smaller and quieter.
yeah, 20 years ago, it was always code for whenever somebody said, Nintendo got me, it was always code for, I don't want to do this anymore, go away. But then, somewhere around the Wii generation, or a little bit afterwards, Nintendo discovered the internet, and so did their lawyers. They seem to only go after things that blow up big, which this game kinda did, and I've noticed that it doesn't seem to be in active development anymore, so who knows what happened.
I will forever reference the Wooly versus gif of just shut the fuck up. You're making something, just shut the fuck up. Just wait for it to be done, and then just shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
So once it's out there, it's very hard to put that lid back on. But until then, you never know.
Yeah, just look at AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake. As far as anyone is aware, that guy did get a legitimate takedown notice, but the game is still out there, and it's still out there to this day. He hasn't improved it himself, but others have taken up the torch. Can't put that genie back in the bottle.
Froze guys and then was able to break them like ice shards. That's a neat little mechanic I haven't seen anywhere else in here, and I just wasted a pop. That's fine. I mean, I also get the, and I mean, I've done this myself. The impetus of, I want to make a game because I really like Legend of Zelda, and I really like roguelikes. Now, I could make my own roguelike with all of these exact same mechanics and a completely different skin, or I can just start borrowing the core ideas and tailor it to what I actually want to make, because it's so much easier to maintain enthusiasm in the project itself that I'm doing when I have a recognizable touchstone that I'm already enthusiastic about.
I can understand that. It's kind of what drives my focus on these sorts of games. Of course, these days it's easier than ever to just kind of make your fan game and then change all the assets so that it's legally distinct.
I still need to sit down and play not Bloodborne Kart. What is it called? Nightmare Kart. Not that I'm particularly like a fan of Bloodborne, but I do like that PSX style.
I've just found an old man in a cell here. This is important. This is one of those big game events. Always want to make room in your inventory for this guy because
Look at this shop.
Wait, you can
Look
talk
at
to
this.
them? Jesus Christ, Dan! You found Mega Mart!
I sure wish I could see what's going on right now, but...
Dan has a shop with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know that was possible.
It's just the whole screen is shop. But no, I didn't.
Pendant
See, I
of
didn't even know you
immunity.
could talk to people in the cells.
Oh yeah.
Every locked up prisoner.
You probably should have known that. Well, look out for the old man at least. He's got a special item that you it's a quest item. It doesn't do anything, but you want to hold on to it for later.
Oh, this is a secret item. We'll use it for later. Or whatever that actual quote is. I forget.
It's a secret to everybody.
No, that's a different one. Wait, what? There we go.
Now, see, I know it's legendarily hard to clone the sword mechanics of this game. Very few have been able to do it, but when I can hold out my sword like this, I at least expect to be able to poke the walls. Like, there's all these cracks in the walls, and you just kind of have to know which ones are likely to be legitimate or not.
Wait, are you talking about the walls being legitimate or the cracks being legitimate? Because
The cracks in the walls being legitimate.
So that's an illegitimate wall with legitimate cracks.
Yeah, you can't test the cracks in the wall. You just have to set a bomb and hope it works.
Game isn't cracked, game is cooked.
Oh, I found the magic one push block. Ooh! Got a steel sword out of that one. Yep, when you see blocks on screen, gotta push them. That's,
Well, I thought I didn't know push blocks worked in this game.
they do.
Why wouldn't they?
But sometimes you'll just be on a screen where nothing is pushable, even though they're push blocks, so you just don't know what's gonna work. Good old Zelda 1.
I've got this fight down pat. I don't know what I did. I played a roguelike, and then I played the same boss over and over again, and I actually learned its patterns. At least the first boss. But now the next boss is going to take me like another 45 minutes to get there, and I'm going to forget what the heck I need to do every 45 minutes out of video games.
I need 7 more rupees so I can buy the pendant that allows me not to be cursed.
Armos Kings! Oh boy. Say, do you know something that's really extraordinarily, extremely useful, and you don't know it until you miss it? Being able to spam the sword. Now, I could have bought the bow to deal with these guys, and I knew they were coming, but I thought the cape here would be better for me in the long run. I mean, look at this. Not too shabby, especially with a level 2 sword going on.
It's a long fight. Like, it's accessible.
If you manage to get a sword spin beforehand, it makes that fight trivial.
Are you telling me if you level up your sword 2 entire times before the very first boss, that the boss becomes trivial? Yep. Wow!
Ta-da!
It's like a gross increase in power based off of a gross increase in power.
High five, everybody. Got the first crystal.
Whoa! Wow, you did that fast! Holy shit!
Thanks all to the magic cape. Now then, here's what's fun. You want to save your game? Great. You have to quit. So I'm unfortunately not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep going here. Level 4. Catacombs.
Around they go. Where they stop, nobody knows.
Now here's a nice graphical remix.
I thought an arrow quiver meant that arrows wouldn't take up space in your inventory.
I also am under that impression.
Hey! These walls are from ZC. Not the lower walls, the higher walls. I'd recognize those anyplace. regulars of my channel will probably be familiar with these, although I can't seem to remember if I ever made an episode with them, but they're around.
It's a great little pose when she picks up something.
Ring of rupees. Oh. Oh, can't afford it. Dang.
One entire ring of rupees? What is this? Sonic? I have full magic and nothing to do with it. Ow, you bastard! Stop throwing bones! You
I might have to drop the arrows in favor of this.
I also haven't found a shop and I have 500 fucking rupees. Out here.
Now, anytime I'm short, I can just cannibalize my magic meter. Hey-oh! Here's another shop. Treasure bag. Separate bag to hold your gems and kinstones. Too rich for my blood.
My tentative immunity has already paid off.
Oh, good.
Fuck.
Gibdos.
I would have died of goddamn bats.
Okay, so I think that's accurate Gibdo health, at least. Inventory full.
The Gibdo health.
Nope. I should take 8 hits with the basic sword, so I have to do the math. That about checks out with my sword. Oh, now here's something new. Skull soldiers. Nice composite enemies. Oh, Red Stalfos. These guys are working. See, that's another thing about this game. It goes to great lengths to get the enemy behavior right. Which, that's actually hard to do. That's probably where the bulk of the programming went, as far as I can tell. For the longest time, the most complex enemy you'd find in any A Link to the Past type fan game would be the soldier. Everything else was just really rudimentary.
Is the difficulty the reactive AI or the particular patterns of movement?
Mostly the particular patterns of movement. Like, I don't have a head for programming or scripting or anything, so my stuff was particularly bad, but even the experts are a little vexed by this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, I tap out at about point in a direction, move in a direction, and then collision handling. If I'm getting much more fancy than that, or I guess point at a target and move it towards a target.
I have played games where that was the bread and butter of most of the enemies, even if they looked like the originals, and kinda takes me out of it. Oh no!
And this
Oh no!
really long.
You have been cursed! Items that replenish health won't work. Collect 40 rupees to remove the curse. I wonder... Bingo! Ha ha ha! Thanks, Ring of Rupees. I couldn't have done it without you. That's part of the sauce of this game. Like, in spite of all my complaining, and there will be more complaining to come, it gets so much downright that it's like a sickly sweet allure.
I am reminded of the only bit of Moby Dick that I remember to this day. Had to read it in high school, didn't retain a lick of it, other than a very early chapter where, couldn't tell you what his name was, is laying in bed and it's freezing cold, and he's nice and warm and snug, except the sheet is just a little too short, and his toes are sticking out. And he's like, because my toes are sticking out, I appreciate how cold I am. And this is, of course, a metaphor for who knows what. Trying to fight a whale? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't read. But it's the bits that aren't quite right that make you appreciate all that they did actually end up getting right. Except in this case, it's a series of tiny little splinters that are getting under your skin.
Pretty much. I couldn't have put it better myself.
I was
guess you can
just
push it.
talking today at work where, like, I prefer something handcrafted with a bunch of imperfections than something that is perfectly manufactured and has all of the rough edges sanded off, because it's the difference between a product and what I would consider art.
Sure.
Like, you can make art as a product, and you can make products that are very artful, but like, I can go and buy a desk from IKEA, or I could like build a desk myself. And the IKEA desk is going to be cheaper and probably better than what I could build myself. But I'm going to be able to look at all of the characteristics of the desk that I build and go, damn, I really appreciate that.
Or you can be like me and build a desk out of stuff from IKEA.
Exactly. Did you kit bash your IKEA?
I bought like drawers from IKEA, and then I went to the hardware store and bought
If you didn't do it, I was going to. So like,
yeah. Went to. Sure, I'll buy a better shield. Why not?
On a point of order, these blue berries are way too tough.
in the water.
Yeah, the flying electric jellyfish. Yeah, they're supposed to go down in one hit, but these guys are taking full pots to the face and keep on ticking. I think there's some HP scaling as you go deeper down in this game, which is maybe not a bad idea, but it could be telegraphed better, I think.
Yeah, I bought
everything in the shop, and I got the sold out shop.
countertops. I bought countertops and, sanded and finished them and everything else.
See, that's the one thing I miss in being in my little townhome, as opposed to like family home growing up on the prairies, is I don't have access to like a workshop.
I don't either. I did it in the bathroom.
I don't want to talk about the hardware store trips I've had to do recently in my bathroom. You saw those
I
photos.
saw.
You probably also might have seen in probably.
Hooray, my palette swaps work.
Oh, do you have the correct tunic?
Oh, yes I do. Just bought the blue tunic. Look at that. Shiny.
I wonder what Makoto gets for her.
Also known as the blue nick, as opposed to the red nick, as opposed to the bad nick.
Oh boy.
You can have the shield without actually really like having the shield.
Explain your words.
I like the benefits of a shield, but I don't like seeing it.
You don't want to have the. You want to clamor away your shield, or whatever the heck. I only know that term because of other MMO friends. I cannot stand that in video games. We're getting complainy here. I hate when video games introduce the. I know you want to. I really like when video games. I should start off with that. I really like when video games have your armor and the tools that you're using physically represented on the character itself, so that it's more. I guess
Sure.
immersive is the correct term.
Sure, but not in this particular case.
And the thing that I dislike then is because of that, the like quote unquote best armor or best equipment ends up looking ugly, and the player base revolts and says, we want to just be able to mix and match and play dress up. And I'm like, then the designers should take into account that the best shit should also look the coolest, or at least gel cohesively.
Now, I haven't been meaning to. I've been meaning not to interrupt you this whole time while I've been encountering some weird stuff, but I want to just take a minute to really appreciate how wide this block is. Look at this switch block. This is a long boy here.
It's really annoying that these fuckers have like a Z-axis.
Yeah. See, what you're standing in front of there, Savior, that's a full Tetris right there.
I'm like half a heart. I'm really concentrating right now because this fucker...
I'm letting you have full attention mode. Except I'm distracting you right now.
Ah! Die, you bastards.
Fast, doesn't he?
Sure does!
Hey guys, have you ever encountered those tongue-lashing like-likes in the dark?
No, hey! Concentrate!
Those tongue-lashing like
No!
Twister.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all.
Sounds like I just witnessed a Dan cake.
I feel like I've witnessed a terrible demise and I can't see a thing.
Self-talk. There we go.
Yeah, you got real quiet for 2 seconds there. But you're back.
Are you alive?
Yes.
that Armos Knight absolutely smushed your mic. You are still
Oh, that makes me mad.
So now that you are not fighting him, and I can actually tell you this, which would have been completely useless to you while you were fighting him, was I got him into a pattern of just run straight at him, swipe, it damages him, and I just keep running straight at him. And by the time he's lifted up, I'm underneath him, and I just bull charge around the other side. I know that is very difficult to explain, but that is what I did. I am lost. I cannot actually find where progress is.
Ooh, big chest. I got a rod.
So these little green geckos are not supposed to jump around like that, but they do, and that makes them a challenge. I can see what he was going for here.
Oh, I must have hit a switch that lowered a blue rod. Hello! Hello, being able to spin my sword. Beat it, kid. Fuck, I'm cursed and shops won't be able to sell me things. Good thing I have this anti-curse nonsense.
Yeah, that would have been a problem. I dare say more than two.
Now I can spin my sword. Everything's fine. Buy? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I've got the money. At least I got chicken.
Okay, now I've cleared this floor out. I'm gonna go back to that delicious shop that I found earlier.
This is the farthest I've ever been. I am now in the Rebel Village. I probably should have saved my money until I got here, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's a fun place to be. It's there's a lot of things to do, secrets to find. Don't just zip through there. It's going to be important.
The main complaint that we had last time we were playing this, and I didn't actually feel this as a concern, but also maybe it is just my monitor and my setup. This game really loves its dark rooms. I haven't noticed them as being particularly prohibitively dark. Some dark rooms just black out everything, whereas this, there are some things that are in shadow.
Well, there are rooms that have light sources.
I mean, my character is displaying a light source on mine.
Right, but what I mean is there are rooms with torches and stuff, and when rooms don't have torches...
Yeah, pro tip, in case it's not immediately obvious, because how would it be? When you see an unlit torch, you have to walk up to it and...
I'm not talking about those.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, decorative torches on the walls. Those act as light sources.
I didn't know how to light torches in this game. I had to find that out. That's not vanilla behavior. Yeah, you just walk up to it and press your action button. That's how torches work. Well, let's see. I've cleared out just about everything I can. Found everything that I can find here. Looks like my next stop is the village.
I am Noivus. Welcome to the library. Instructions are located on the sign. Shh. Fuck. God damn it. That got me. Book of Gems. There are 10 known gem types. Here's a list ordered from least valuable to most valuable.
There seems to be a meta trying to happen with some of the trade-in items and some of the unlocking things items, and I have to say it doesn't come up very often. Or at least it never did in the previous versions of this game.
You just let me know when you find the wrench so that I can make my my pump room more viable.
Make the game harder. Got it, Chief.
I see what you did there. That's a good callback. Sick kid? What's going on here? Oh! I found Doris, and I needed to talk to Piezo in the cells, I bet, is what you were telling me to do.
Yep.
Well, I can do that next time I play, but I didn't do it this time.
Well, I'm just about to. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, a lot of this stuff for you or not, because there's some interesting things going on here.
You can't necessarily spoiler this. Like, it's inscrutable bullshit that it's a guide, dang it. It's I should have known to do that all along, but I didn't know to do it until now. So now I have to waste my time and restart a new run to go and do it again afresh.
Kinda.
Free sword. I'll take it.
There's a lot of hidden stuff in the village, though. There's even just rupees hiding behind some of the statues and the houses and what have you.
So I put 2 rupees in, and now I'm playing Pitfall.
I don't know why the creator of this game saw fit to add mini-games of all things, and they're not simple things either.
For a certain
Buttface is bad at
definition of
Pitfall.
mini-game.
It feels at times like this was a trial run for maybe an indie game that he wanted to make, but maybe didn't know how to draw very well. I wouldn't be surprised if we later learned of the upcoming release of Dungeons of Terraria Affinity.
Man, that's a pull. I know what you said, and I understand the history of it, but that's still a pull.
Okay, so I got the old man's letter, and I've just found the old lady. Let's see what she has to say. Cough, cough. I don't feel very good. I only wish I knew how my friend Pezzo was doing. I haven't seen him in 8 years. He was captured during the rebellion. They would have sent him to jail. Oh, you have a letter from Pezzo? Thank you very much. Here, take this reward for your troubles. It is all that I own. 225 rupees. Cough, cough. Now please, read me his letter. Music has changed to Zelda's theme. My dearest Doris, I lay here in my cold cell, thinking about you. Jail is lonely at night, and my heart aches living without you. Sleeping alone between these cold walls, I cry. I have thought about us under warm blankets, caressing you, as moonbeams guide us through our dreams. I sense you're not feeling well. My heart aches thinking of you in pain. I wish I could take it away from you. Carry your burden.
I don't.
I will
hear
always-
clutter anymore.
I will always be with you in our dreams, riding the clouds, holding hands, laughing and smiling, as we once did. Though distance may keep us apart for the moment, you are embedded deep within my heart. Love always, Peso. Thank you. That is what I needed to hear. Farewell, my friend.
Oh, damn it, I died.
Oh my goodness.
I blame you.
That is
She died.
completely rot.
The old lady just... That was it. That letter was the last thing she ever did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I have a problem. I realize what the problem is.
Why would you put this in this game? My emotions have been manipulated.
Eh. She needs an editor.
I don't want to do that.
You know, that hits differently once you've known what it is to watch someone die.
I mean,
It hasn't been a good couple of years for me, folks. I may need a minute here.
I don't really care about shining brighter than the candle. What the heck is a master key? And I don't even have the... Unlocks all regularly locked doors. I would have loved the money for that.
any keys are pretty useful.
Yeah. I will buy a new inventory slot, however. Yeah, there's some goodies in town that you can get. I would recommend saving up as much money as possible for the good. Oh, I could grab a bow. That is what I'm going to do. And I have a bow and a ring that makes bows. In fact, I should use my ring that makes, or ring that makes arrows. I can almost explain things.
Okay, I think I'm feeling a little bit better now. You know, sometimes you have to make time for the most important people in your life, and I'm quite grateful that I've been able to do so. But oh man, when you play a game and these things come up on you, it hits different. It hits different. Gets you right here.
It's not what you expect to have in your Zelda, your Zelda roguelike dungeon thing. You should not have a side quest with saccharine writing.
Well, maybe it was an emotional thing for the game developer. I never did find that out.
Unfortunately, I have tripped over a fetch quest that is a chain fetch quest. And now I have to search for the NPC that was saying, "Where's my mirror at?"
I really dig the theme song in this cantina here. Pilot Wings Jetpack. That's great.
After Raz subjected us to Pilot Wings one of these days, I don't know if I would put Pilot Wing and Great in the same sentence.
Okay, and now we go from Dead Grandma to Zelda and her boyfriend, Brad.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what's up with Brad.
Looks like looks like this guy is Boshi, but Link Boshi. He's Wa Link. Oh, he's just a friend. Just a friend. Oh, breaking our oath of silence here. This is serious. I told you, Link, I moved on. I'm with Brad now. You hear that, clown? She's with me now. Buzz off. So, babe, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was telling you about my pecs. Maybe it's best you leave, Link. It was good seeing you. I hope you choke.
Do you know what I'm supposed to do with a mushroom? Because I don't want to. I'm midway through a fetch quest in which I'm not able to. It's like taking up an inventory slot now.
You know what this game needs?
What?
Needs, you know how, Resident Evil has, like, boxes that appear in different places where you can stow stuff temporarily?
Yes.
That was very mean of you to put a hard container upgrade right at the end of a level.
I can't even go under the bridge. What is this? Maybe I can go under this bridge.
What'll be, stranger? Proofread much?
No. In fact, I don't proofread at all. Yeah.
Maybe it's like that one bartender in Jedi Outcast. Never trust a bartender with bad grammar.
Looking for my contact buttons.
What do you think of my pickup line? You must be made of cheese because you're looking gooda. I know. Good, right? I'm such a stud. He has BO and his breath smells like a septic tank. Oh boy, this is going well.
Oh. No.
I also wish this game would let you sell things to get rupees.
My inventory is full and I cannot use what Sir Hashara gave me.
Yes, Sahasrara, or as it should have been translated, Sahasrara, which I believe is an Indian word. Language escapes me exactly, but I looked it up once. It's a real word he's named after. Crown chakra. I think it's a reference to his big head. You know, some people think that's a cowboy hat he's wearing?
It's not? No, I've never seen this cowboy hat, sorry. I needed the reaction. Oh, this could be useful. Question mark?
You know that necklace that Aghanim has? Turns out that's his actual face.
Ah, I knew they were going to be hiding something over here. Well, that's less than useful. Well, not necessarily less than useful. Hold on.
It's been long enough since I played this that I don't remember all of the side quests that are available. If you talk to NPCs multiple times, you'll have wasted a lot of time, but sometimes... sometimes you'll find something.
I find that is a
Sometimes.
curse in video games.
Some crimes.
I hate the multiple talk thing because it always does just feel like a waste. Or, you know what, honestly, better option, have a visual indicator when you're done talking with an NPC. Or, betterest option, have a visual indicator when there's still more to talk to the NPC.
I also disagree with the choice to make things like maps and compasses take up your inventory space.
Nice rod, huh? Fire rod, ooh. I might want some of these things, but I think I still have some other business to take care of. Potion shop. I'm making a potion that cures baldness. All I'm missing is a magic mushroom. I'm sure there's a magic mushroom in this game. I just forgot where it is.
I have it, I know what I'm doing. That was in the potion shop. You need to talk to the potion person. That's where I'm supposed to talk?
Yes. That's the potion shop in the village. It seems weirdly arbitrary that you can talk across the counter like that, but there you go.
Where was Bald Dude? Where was Balding McBaldy Bald?
I haven't reached him yet. I cannot say.
I need to find you. Well, because clearly that's what you're supposed to do with the magic hair growth stuff. But now I need to go and search all over the bloody town to try and find who that could possibly be. They just put Waste Your Time Village in the middle here, and like, I'm not expecting to take notes. I'll put it that way. And maybe that's on me. Maybe, and which really is actually on me as the puzzle gamer and the one who should be taking notes on everything. Just talk to everyone.
All right, I've got my blue tunic, but I can't tell what the difference in my palette is.
Yeah, you know, I haven't actually figured out how the palette swapping system really works, because it seems like it works in a way different than what you would normally expect it to work. Like, I don't know, man. Why did he do this? We did it according to the instructions, and sometimes it just doesn't work right anyway. I'll tell you what, though. If you get enough armor upgrades, you might cycle over to the bunny palette, which in most sprite sheets is the same color as the green tunic. So, go figure that, I guess.
I'm in full-on red tunic, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh my, all these stores and I still don't have enough money. Master key unlocks all regular locked doors. Ooh, that might be useful.
Well, I now have magic powder. But I am actually at a bit of a loss about where to be going.
So many items, so little money.
Now that I've finished my exploration of the town, let me out. Ah, doors. Doors that I have not invaded.
I still haven't cleared the town. There's a lot of little Easter eggs in here. It's,
I found Polybus Kid. Oh. Throw in 2 gems, of which I don't have any. Nor do I have money to buy stuff. I have sufficiently Zelda'd. And now I'm on to the next layer.
Oh boy. Looks like Bridge Guy is really down on his luck in this game.
Well, is
Thank you very
that
much.
Passed out in the hut there, Bridge Guy?
Yep. Actually, I met... See, there's a red Bridge Guy and a blue Bridge Guy in this game, and I think I met the blue one earlier. In jail. So, the Bridge Guy bros just ain't having a whole lot of a good time in this game.
There we go.
A game of many contrasts this is.
It's definitely got a kind of writing. I'll put it that way. It's the author has a voice.
It's written like a fan game.
Yes, it is a little fanficky.
I know the feeling. Sometimes you're just working on a game and it hits you that you just really want to inflict something on people.
Okay, when you say specifically inflict, I do understand that urge. I am openly hostile towards my viewing audience, and I will make that known at every chance I can. If you're wasting your time on this, allow me to waste your time the way I want to. You could go waste your time a million other ways. Who was saying last time that they had difficulty with the way that you should be invincible if you're standing in the doorway works? So far, I haven't actually noticed any issues with that, but I've also not necessarily peeked my head out of a doorway prematurely.
Oh, I found a library book hidden under a bush. It's probably important. Visit your local library. Today, they sure could use it. Here's an item from our lost and found. The magic mirror. Mirror. Someone is probably looking for this. Another quest item, huh?
Oh, mother smurfer!
Dan is just having a time of it. It's real over there. Oh, I've picked up a key at some point, and then I was supposed to go back this way.
Can't use a mirror on this guy. I forgot what the mirror is for. I haven't played this game in about a year. A year or two, maybe more.
Fuck.
It's been a hot minute. My mirror, it was at the library. Here you go. Here's a mushroom from my garden. It has magical properties. Okay. This goes to the potion shop then.
And the potion shop gives you magic powder, which just saved my ass. Oh, to get a fairy. Oh, to get a fairy when you need it. When you need it. Body I need it. Oh, damn it.
Ah, okay, so this game does have a working spin attack.
It's there, if you look hard enough.
That should be very useful. Why did you lock it out, man? What's wrong with you?
Well, you see, it's an increase in power, so it needs to be behind. Some random drops.
Make the game harder. Got it, Chief.
I appreciate this as the go-to response now. I haven't necessarily heard that canned response before, and it's very useful. I can see it being quite a ubiquitous option. Just don't spatula me, damn it.
Okay, I use the magic powder on the aardvark. The aardvark trades my bag of magic powder for the medallion. Take the medallion over to the king's grave.
Oh, I did not use the magic powder on the aardvark. I just kept that darn magic powder for myself. I need 5 repays.
I have the medallion. Medallion is right here, but...
You piece of shit! You give that back right now.
Maybe I need to trade it to somebody? Wreak Havoc uses magic. I have it equipped. Why won't you let me use the medallion? Maybe I need more MP. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. Why, hello there, Ghost of the King, who looks just like Aghanim. That's not confusing at all. Thanks, original games, sprite designers. That was a weird intro sequence you made 32 years ago.
They were saving on space.
What's all this ruckus? Can't a dead king get any peace and quiet around here? My medallion. Where on earth did you find it? Some guy stole it from me before I died, so I had my wizard turn him into a tree. Can I have my medallion? I'll give you the key to my treasure room. Yes, please. Thank you. I can rest in peace now. Here is the key to my treasure. Farewell.
Okay, pro tip. You don't have to read what's on the screen.
We like reading around here, though. We've read the intros before. It's just this game is not particularly interesting writing, so meh. I, for the life of me, can't find progress, which is driving me nuts.
Okay.
Not walk in a room somewhere.
King's Vault. I should be able to buy as much as I want now. 80 rupees, 50 rupees, 75 rupees. Oh, that's a cool amount of money. Made out like a bandit. Now to spend it.
I'm exactly 4 rupees short from a sword upgrade, and I can't find them anywhere. Now, also, I'm stuck in a level without the ability to progress unless I backtrack. No, I've just never been in this room. It would be useful if you went in all the rooms, Buttface. That's generally how you progress in video games.
Oh, that master key is tempting. Definitely gonna need some extra inventory slots.
Master key, I think, might be just ridiculous. Well, but you also kind of always want to explore everywhere in a dungeon, anyways. So why the master key just breaks the level generation?
Yeah, there's an argument to be made there.
I have found my additional rupees. I'm going to go and buy a level 4 sword.
This isn't 4 sword adventure.
I've never 4 sword adventured. That is the one that requires the link cables, if I recall correctly, right?
Yes.
I was following along briefly with PokeDude's saga of trying to get that to work through emulation, which sounds like a real pain in the butt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know what? I actually had that game back in the day, yonder day. Oh yeah, it's a fascinating game to be played for sure. Oh, that words fail me. Shadow Battle is yeah, Shadow Battle is by far the most fun you could be had. But imagine trying to play that game when all any of you have is an original Game Boy Advance.
Okay, I'm seeing the issue there. That is going to be difficult to, like, view on.
Did you know that they have cracked walls in the segments where you have to look at the Game Boy Advance in order to continue? Did you know that you can't see those cracked walls very well?
Screen too dark?
Sure would be nice if you had a little extra light on there, pal. We were stuck for like a half hour on that puzzle.
The thing what does refill my magics wherever that was.
I'd like to find a shop.
This way? It was over this way. And then I can refill my magics. I have exactly 1 rupee to my name. I really don't need a shop. I'll put it that way.
So many shops, so little inventory. I'm going back and forth here, trying to figure out where to get. Because I can afford most of what I want, but maybe not all of it all at once. So now
I have progressed further in the dungeon. And I know that I'm looking for a key. Whoop. Guess what I just found? God damn it.
I would like a little extra light in dark places. You know, there's actually a configuration option that lets you disable the dark places, which seems to affect the challenge. Yeah, it seems to affect the challenge level of the game when you do that.
I would love to be able to turn off dark. Dark sucks.
Yeah, you would have to exit the game and restart, and Something to know for next time.
I have reached a second boss. I am alarmed.
Let's go with the boomerang. What the heck? You only live once in this game.
Well, Boomerang does always come back.
Good old
Speaking
Boomy.
of which, well, that's a different thing entirely. Damn it, I died again. We did our finish. We finished watching Avatar over the weekend.
Congratulations!
For me, that's like the 5th time I've gone through it.
Well, I am going to die horribly to the stupid worm boss whose name I forget at this point in time.
Moldorm,
That's, no, that's the other worm.
Landmola.
Well, that's the farthest I've ever made it in this video game and the farthest I'll likely ever get.
Oh, just in
Load up a new game.
Just in time for me to embark on floor number 7. Floor number 7. I'm all kitted out. I got my blue mail, got boomerang, fire rod, curse antidote, magic cape, good old magic cape, ruby ring if I need it.
Magic boomerang would be the bloomerang.
Correct! Correct! Extremely correct buzzer noise.
You mean they got it backwards?
No, it's in Zelda 1, the magic boomerang is blue.
Oh, in Zelda 1. Well, in A Link to the Past, it's the red boomerang.
You know what? I will say this.
So that would make it the boomer red.
I am enjoying this more than when we did the Zelda 1 roguelike ROM hack.
That's
But
a
that was-
randomizer. It's not a roguelike. They're two different things.
No, there was a roguelike one. Do you
I don't
remember
remember
that?
us doing that.
I could have sworn we played a Zelda 1 ROM hack that was like infinitely generated dungeons.
I mean, I'm sure that's
swear
possible.
That's out there.
I'm just saying I don't remember us doing it.
Ah, I think I somewhat remember the ROM hack you might be talking about. Lesser known, for sure. Forgettable compared to the randomizer, really.
Yes, but oh, something twigged in my memory that we've definitely done that, but goodness knows. Well, I mean, I have stream archives, but that's stream archives that I don't want to dig through. It sounds like effort. Maybe it's just the sophistication of Zelda 3 versus Zelda 1, which is a bit rougher. Man, you really don't notice how much you miss swing until it's gone. Or spin, I should say.
Indeed, indeed. Fire rod's working as expected. It's always nice to see.
Fire rod indeed hot. Where's the stupid key door? Am I stupid?
Well, I don't think you want to know the answer to that question.
Well, the answer to that question is get a compass, which is going to eat up a precious inventory slot, and also you maybe couldn't have got a compass yet, so, you know, tough
Not
luck,
this
nerd.
run.
Red Gibdos, that's a new one on me.
Red does. Yep.
So, is it Gibdo or Jibdo?
Gibdo.
I would go Gibdo.
1.21 Gibdowatts.
Again, this might just be me what am I doing here? Where am I going? Why am I... That's the wrong way. Yes, indeed it is. I may just be misremembering or misquoting this, but it wasn't the preferred pronunciation for gigawatt back in the day?
According to the one consultant they had, but obviously he lost the war.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Look at this. Look at this.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
Better hope this Gibdo over here doesn't want to hog the stairway as I'm coming down.
I mean, they do pause as you're doing stair transitions.
Point of order, the spin attack is supposed to hit differently than that. I should have been able to nail him with 2 hits, and I only got 1. Another one of those paper cuts, man. This game.
Just greedy for the extra hit.
Well, when you play A Link to the Past as much as I have, what with all the randomizers and ROM hacks and just playing it because it's one of your favorite games, you tend to memorize these things.
I hear you. I have games that live in my hands.
50 enemies to remove the curse? God,
That's 10 rooms of enemies at this point.
Yep, that's some bullshit. Am I allowed to say that?
yes.
We're cursing motherfuckers all up in. You're good. Whoop. Ah.
One thing I don't appreciate is having to juggle my inventory at this stage of the game, but what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? That's the luck of the draw.
Implement L and R switching for your inventory.
Hey, you know how we've been occasionally coming across extra inventory slots? Pick up a bag and it gives you 1 inventory slot?
Yes.
Yeah, they used to give you a whole row. Easily 3, maybe 5.
Ah.
Make the game harder. Got it, Chief.
Well, I think the tuning on it is a little harder than it needs to be, but that is also my personal taste. I would have preferred an option in the inventory of select how many, like toggle that if it used to be old functionality. I have exactly 182 rupees, and I need 185 rupees to buy the magic cape. My life is sad.
Oh.
Now, of course, I could just go back to the shop when I pick up more rupees, if I pick up more rupees. I got to strawberry. I didn't even have to do some ridiculous platforming challenge for that one. Still mad about Celeste.
You know, you run through this game a few times enough, and you start to learn some things. Especially with the item meta. For example, these firebombs are really paying dividends.
Oh, see, I did not really find much of a use for the firebombs when I had them a couple of times.
I mean, if you have a room full of enemies.
I mean, that would be smart, but I'm stupid. We've been over this.
You're stupid. I mean, I might as well spend money on this chest. It could be anything. An item is an item, but its chest could be anything. It could even be an item. You know how much I want.
The chest could also be a curse.
Well, I mean, a chest that you buy in the shop
could be a curse.
Oh my goodness! I just killed a BMO statue.
Did you have the power star?
Oh yeah. I forgot that was possible. Definitely not something you can do in A Link to the Past. No, sir.
What's the thing in the floor that
Parallels, won't you play?
out in a cardinal direction when you swing your sword? Does that have a name?
Say again, because...
The thing that is like a little block on the floor that shoots a ball out in a cardinal direction when you swing your sword.
I think they're called Medusas, but maybe that's just the name of the tongue guys. I don't know exactly the, I know of what you speak, but I don't have a name for it.
I'd picked up a power star in a room with one of those in it, and I was able to kill it. I'm like, this is an enemy? I mean, technically, yes. Okay, you know what? That does check out that the game would consider this an enemy.
Some of the higher level swords you can acquire just let you do that with a normal sword swing. That's endgame material.
That seems fancy.
It's a nice little taste of power after years of ROM hacks, boy, let me tell you.
Do you know what I've already forgot to do is get this person their weapon? And I don't even remember what the purpose of that was other than a sad story.
Well, she gives you her life savings as a parting gift before she just dies.
I don't really want the life savings when I can get the king's life savings. And the king's is worth way more. I mean, I guess I can have both life savings, but ugh. Then I gotta lug it around. I should eat strawberry. Please and thank you. Yeah, that's enough. I'm playing more recklessly than I normally would. Because I think we're coming up close on time at least, although I will allow people to, or I will be able to keep bantering until people find a reasonable stopping point.
I need to kill Armos.
That's a mission.
Oh. You ever just rent a game at the games store back in the 90s and you go to play it and you come up to this one boss and that's it. That's your make or break.
Yep. I not just rent a game, but also like go and visit your friends who has the SNES while you're stuck in Genesis jail.
Well, at least then you get to chip away at it every now and again. But you go to the video store, that shit's gonna cost you.
Dan, I don't know if you can see my screen, but I appreciate this. This one I appreciate.
I can't see your screen.
No. I will get it for the Let's Racing Time chat for later, because this one's for me.
Anyways, there's been a few games in my life where I may have paid close to retail price just to get a little bit further.
It's like bringing the arcade back home with you. It's a coin eater somehow, still.
Land moles don't die in 2 hits of the fire rod. Total ripoff.
Straight to jail. Oh no, wait, you've already finished your jail level.
Timing is a little weird on their eruptions. There go my rods. At least I got a shield. Oh, the shield actually blocks their rocks.
It's a shield.
Might just be the Hylian shield, though. I don't know about the red one. Dig the smooth rotation on these guys' body segments. That's, you know, 16-bit is definitely a stylistic choice, but, there's times when you don't want to limit yourself to the old hacks, you know?
That being said, I find it particularly lazy when you're doing retro games and you have such smooth, like, sprite twisting in some instances. Like, you're mixels. Oh, them mixels. Where am I going?
Too bad that didn't kill me. Because now I have to keep playing.
Dan and I to try and kill Armos statues. Now, I am particularly underpowered at the moment.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
you ever walk down a set of stairs that sounds like static?
I don't think so.
all the time in this game.
Well, once more into the breach. Oh. Well, to be fair, this is a palette swap that you don't often see outside of the randomizer.
Am I looking at purple right now?
Purple and green. Greeple, as they might say.
See, I'm much more of a fan of the color combination of purple and orange, but I think purple is probably my favorite.
This is actually the Eastern Palace level palette, but looks like we got some Dark World walls and a mixture of different decorations going on here. Why is an exploded bomb wall thing the door header for this door? Like, Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That is sending a mixed signal, game developer guy. Come on. Come on, game developers, get it together.
Oh, you gotta love it.
This game is ass coming out of a dick.
Wait, no, hold on. I thought I had a compass. Oh, maybe. No, I didn't die. Are compasses only good for one level?
Yep.
This game is not ass coming out of a dick, but you know, sometimes I just feel like
Sometimes you gotta go with the classics. I am going to die though.
oh, I found the uncle. Took you long enough. Man, you got pretty far in this game, didn't you, dude? Very hungry and weak. Please bring me some food if you find any. Oh, great. Oh, shield your eyes. This was an ill-advised effect. Okay. Effect over now. Let's see. Music restarted. Oh, come on. It shouldn't be possible to do that.
I did find Bridge Guy in the gym. Would you look at that? Stop that.
Yo, Link, I'm doing 50 to life for camping out under that bridge. Who would have known vagrancy was a crime in this country?
Wait. I found Bridge Guy. Why are you finding Bridge Guy?
Oh, that's just my color commentary for you there.
Oh, you've unlocked additional Bridge Guy.
Bridge Guy DLC.
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater Bridge Guy.
Yep. Don't start giving game developers the consideration of locking commentary tracks behind DLC. I love whenever I can find like developer commentary for video games. It is fantastic.
I'm pretty sure it's already been done at least once.
I just don't need the idea of proliferating them.
Yeah, content should be free. Content should be free. Whatever happened to the idea of expansion packs anyway? I say that.
That's what DLC is, except it just came in a box.
Wow.
Now, I have these opinions, and someday I'm probably going to be pegged as a huge hypocrite for them. Them's the breaks in the industry, I'm afraid.
I like the idea of the DVD extra, right? Which I guess is still paying for like your commentary track. Oh man, yeah, you know what? Conflicting. I am conflicted.
The boulder feels conflicted.
I was setting Dan up for that one.
Now, here's the thing about these gemstones that you can pick up. You always need at least 2.
Yes.
Can't have just one. And since I don't have the gemstone pouch, I'm going to forego them.
So I'll take an orange juice. Not going to waste my money on a shield. Which I am deeming as a waste of money.
Shields give you extra defense.
And they do help block. Yeah, shields block a little bit more than they do in the vanilla game. The more advanced shields, that is.
Alright, I beat the fucking Armos.
I'm just at Armos right now, which is I think the place that we call it, because either I beat Armos or Armos beats me.
Armos.
Armos, and I've saved.
I'm proud of you, Dan.
Having Armos.
Level 3 sword.
Having the Armos as the first boss in this game that's a balance issue, man.
Especially because arrows don't do anything against them.
What?
Bombs were, they're not like they're not a weakness, I believe.
It should be 3 arrows per. Am I misremembering that?
is my understanding is that in this game, at least that's what I think Blau or somebody told me. I mean, if that was the case, I mean, I've had a bow the entire time and I didn't use it. But level 3 sword certainly works, as do bombs. Bombs hurt them pretty hard.
I just take them slow. And even then they still kicking my ass.
I mean, you're down to 3 of them.
Yeah, that red mimic was really hitting me hard. I'm almost dead. It would be very untoward if I failed at this juncture. The ice cold delicious can of creamy crush replenishes 3 hearts. Just what I needed. I can feel myself slowly becoming more unhinged as I play this game.
Oh, that's just streaming in general.
Comes with the territory. Occupational hazard. You could say that I'm beginning to become a little bit more strange.
Oh, buttface, don't get pancaked.
Did it.
Good job.
Now I didn't.
Why am I hurting myself?
Healing items, but
Calling this room. Not gonna kill that Cukeman.
That's what they're there for.
And then this is savable, theoretically.
I now have a key. But where do I put the key? Helmosaur. Oh my. Okay, first of all, I shouldn't be able to sword while I'm standing in the door, but I can, and I'm doing it anyway.
That's called abusable in your favor.
Yep.
But I do need to get going for the evening, so I think I will call it here for tonight.
Yep, well, we'll call it here too. Thanks for playing, everybody. It was nice to revisit. Like, I do find this fun, even if it is frustrating at times.
It's a perfectly serviceable roguelike. It's just it's not quite Zelda 3 in ways that take some learning, or rather unlearning.
Yep.
And on top of that, there is no good place to save your game.
Well, I mean, you keep playing. I'm sure you'll find a spot to save.
Yep, but
Otherwise,
I'm gonna hit the button on my stream.
Have a good night, everybody, and come back tomorrow for a food.
Delicious.
Before we run, nice hanging out, Z. We'd love to have you for more streams if we can.
Oh, I'd love to be here. It's just a question of what's going on today.
That's
me
every week.
Your boomerang did not capture that rupee.
Yeah, yes, I did notice that. That does seem to be a problem. That should be something that I should be very loudly complaining about.
If you were off or not. Anyway.
Well,
Good night, everybody.
good night, everybody.